Hello and welcome to Wrestling with Alcohol.
Hello, everyone.
We are live. We are about to go live again for the streaming of and reacting to the Royal Rumble match. Right now, we have Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin fighting. Baron Corbin just chokeslammed him through the table. That's pretty crazy. To test this out, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this here. Dale's Pale Ale. I'm going to review Dale's Pale Ale. He's going to review his little sherry over there. Now, we're just sort of testing out the features. We are going to go live during the Rumble match, and we're going to react as the match is happening. A little bit of wrestling with alcohol is what we like to call this segment. Opinions and Beer, you can go ahead and listen to the podcast when it's available on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, everywhere. And we're doing more stuff right here on YouTube, such as these wrestling videos and whatnot. So be sure to keep checking those out and give us your responses and your feedback of what works, what doesn't, what you like, and what you don't. Right here, I got Dale's Pale Ale.
Hello.
What do you got over there? Tell them what you got.
Oakley Vineyards.
Say more about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's a Shiraz variety from California.
Yes. Dale's Pale Ale is from Oscar Blues Brewing Company. It is 6.5% in alcohol by volume. We have a Texas beer for a Texas event because the Royal Rumble is in Houston. They are fighting all over Astros Stadium. So we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling on this beer part right here. And just see what we're going to get the ball rolling here. You ready to talk about these alcohol? And then we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. During the Rumble match. We'll be live. So be sure to check us out when we go live during the Royal Rumble match. Dale's Pale Ale tastes very pale and deli. Go ahead and Ed Reg, give me some wine in it.
All right. To make this brief, it's Oakley Vineyards, a Shiraz flavor, and this has 12.5% alcohol by volume, and it is vented and bottled by Oakley Vineyards of Livermore and Ripon, California. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this now. I would normally drink a full glass, but I want to save this for the actual for the actual reaction that we're going to be doing for the Royal Rumble match later. So here I go. I sniff this. Fresh flavor, not as good as Carlo Rossi, obviously, but it is a California wine, so it's subjective in terms of smell. But go ahead and taste this. It don't taste too bad, obviously. I mean, it does have an alcohol taste, but it's not too sweet. So I think it closely rivals the Paisano flavor of Carlo Rossi, but it ain't too bad. So I'll go ahead and give this 9 out of 10.
And before we end it, this is actually a solid Pale Ale. This is one of those Pale Ales that I constantly see at local, what's it called? Events. Local events is like the one craft beer out of the mountains of non-craft beer. And it's a solid choice for those who are looking to drink craft and this is all they have. I'll give it a solid 5.5. I think this is kind of old, though. It tastes a little old. So it may not be as good as it's supposed to be. But solid. Damn. He's just putting through. They're just putting each other through all the tables.
This is a false count anywhere match. The tables can count too.
But what are some of your predictions for the Royal Rumble before we get to there?
Well, let's see. I think women's Royal Rumble, I want to say Charlotte wins. As far as the men's Royal Rumble is concerned, I want to say Brock Lesnar's going to win.
Brock Lesnar? Yes.
Yeah,
I
think the reason why they're going to have him have Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble doing start to finish is because to get him more heat, to make him more credible as a champion.
Yeah.
because there's nobody that's credible enough to face Brock Lesnar for the title as of this moment. But we're going to see as the Royal Rumble progresses.
I've already put my picks of who I think should or should not win the Royal Rumble. You can check those videos, our previous videos, or you can check them on Twitter. We are on Twitter at Opinions Beer, or Opinions and Beer, but we are Opinions Beer on Twitter. Someone I did not mention, I want to go ahead for the record and say I think Kane should win and face The Fiend. All my pitches previously were to face Lesnar. Every pick I picked were picks to face Lesnar. I had not picked a single person to win to face The Fiend, mainly because I think Roman Reigns is going to win and face The Fiend. But if they swerve us and go a different direction, I think it should be with Kane finally winning the Royal Rumble and going against The Fiend. It's a great little story roundup. You basically round that story out. Obviously, Kane was, I believe, The Fiend's first victim. And with their interaction out, Corbin's buddies just attacked him.
Yeah.
Darn Dolph Ziggler.
Ravishing Robert Roode and Adolf Ziggler.
Roman Reigns is going to eliminate all three of Corbin's group. That's what I picked. I predict that too. So I think Kane should win. It'd be a nice little round out for that story. And we are going to be back later. Be sure to check in when the Rumble starts. Check in, and we will be going live and discussing the Rumble as it's happening and our reactions. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you for looking at this pre-test show. Us drinking Dell's Pale Ale and this here Whining with Ed Ray, a.k.a. Super Danger. And I'm Adam, a.k.a. The Psycho. Okay. Okay, the first two matches have just concluded at the Royal Rumble. And here we are, Wrestling with Alcohol. We're going to discuss these first two matches, give them reviews, talk about them a little bit. Ed Ray, what are your thoughts on that first match? It was Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin.
Probably the best match of Roman Reigns' career, and Baron Corbin didn't do half bad. I mean, yeah, there was some interference, such as Corbin's henchmen and Roman's cousins, but in the end, it was a pretty damn good match. My only complaint, and it's a major complaint, is the finish where Roman speared Baron Corbin somewhere off stage. Well, no, I think it was on a ramp or something.
Yeah. It wasn't, well, it was pretty lackluster, I'll give you that. The finish, for such an exciting hardcore match, the finish came off lacklustery. But besides that last 3 seconds, it was otherwise a good match.
Had the match ended in the ring, there would have been a lot more drama, and the crowd would have been into it much better.
What is Falls Count Anywhere?
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, if you want to add tension to a Falls Count Anywhere, then one of the things that you got to do is get it in the ring at some point and try to create excitement in the ring.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. What would you rate that match?
Maybe a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Let's talk about the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, you called it. You said that Charlotte Flair was going to win. And guess what? Charlotte Flair won. I'm actually excited. I love that Charlotte Flair won. It was either her after the brutality that Beth Phoenix went through. I thought Beth Phoenix would have been a nice, like a crazy win, like a throwback win. Like, hell yeah, Beth Phoenix wins the Royal Rumble. That would have been awesome. But Charlotte Flair is a good second pick. What'd you think about Beth Phoenix and her head being busted open and Charlotte Flair's nose was bleeding? 2 major gushes in this match.
Well, the incident with Charlotte's nose was pretty minor compared to the laceration on Beth Phoenix's head. I was concerned that she wasn't going to make it through because of the excessive bleeding and the beating she was taking.
I know her hair was matted with blood.
Yeah, I was the first to notice this because there was some color on her hair, and then I found out that there was some blood stains on Charlotte's arm. That's when I knew she was clearly bleeding.
Yeah. That was pretty brutal. What was your favorite appearance? As far as what favorite secret appearance?
Favorite secret appearance has to be Beth Phoenix.
But I'm gonna say Santino Marella as Santina. Santina. It was a. It's not. Maybe it's not my favorite. Molly Holly was good. I hated that Kelly took somebody's spot. Kelly shouldn't have been there. But I guess she's available.
As far as the finish of the Women's Royal Rumble match was concerned, I thought Shayna Baszler versus Charlotte Flair was perfect, and the ending was perfect.
Oh yeah, that ending was good. I liked it. I liked the whole thing. You think they're going to do Beth Phoenix versus Natalya?
Oh, they have to, because at some point Natalya is going to retire, and what better way to retire than to face Beth Phoenix?
Right. What would you rate that? I give that. I give the Women's Rumble maybe a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, I agree with you, because again the finish was perfect.
Finish was perfect. There's a lot of good, memorable moments in the match. Some people went out a little earlier than I wanted, but thanks to the finish, I think it made it all worth the watch and worth those eliminations.
As talented as Shayna Baszler is, I don't see her being in the top spot at all due to her age.
Well, I mean, I was upset about Alexis Bliss's early elimination. I felt I always like it when number 1s and 3s make it pretty far, and I think what was her number 12?
Who?
Charlotte.
I think it was number 12.
Yeah, I think she was like 12 or something. But so far it's been pretty good. We'll check back. Obviously, well, you won't know that we checked back. But let's move on to these next couple of matches. So yeah, shoot. Daniel Bryan versus The Fiend. What are your thoughts of that match?
I think it was a pretty intense match because Daniel Bryan was the closest to defeat The Fiend.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty intense. But I feel like The Fiend, his finish to matches, always underdeliver. I feel like even as Bray Wyatt, he kind of underdelivered. I feel like the fans kind of die. I think finishes have a lot to do with the fan reaction, and when there's no reaction coming from the crowd during a finish, it tends to be a bad finish for me. And there's never any big reactions or really any reactions from the crowd whenever The Fiend, or even when he was Bray Wyatt, really hitting his finisher, he's never had a big reaction.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that'll kill a match quality because, like you said, the finish is supposed to be the most important part of the match because it adds drama to the overall story and it helps close out a certain story.
Now, let's go ahead and move on. I mean, it was an okay match. It was probably like more of like a 5 for me. It's probably the weakest match of them so far, to be honest. There was brutality in it, though. It was brutal. But as far as match-wise and moving the story along, it was kind of like a 5. It wasn't that great. It was just brutal. Some people like that, though. Some people, this might be match of the night because they love brutality. The hardcore people.
Well, here's the problem. Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt, as talented as they are, they need to improve on their in-ring psychology to get the fans interested more and more.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the women's title match, Becky Lynch versus Asuka.
Yeah, this is a rematch apparently from last year.
I wanted Asuka to win. They had a pretty decent match, despite the fact I did not want Becky Lynch to win. The match was good. I mean, I'm mad that Becky Lynch won, but overall, that's just my preference. But the match overall was probably an 8.
Well, as good as the match was, my main complaint was that Kairi Sane did not go on the apron to cause a distraction to Becky Lynch to give Asuka some leverage in terms of telling the story, because the purpose of getting on the apron and interfering is to help give the heel some more heat to tell the story in the ring. And if you cannot tell a story with that kind of heat on you, then the match is going to turn out to be bad in terms of the finish.
Yeah, she didn't help at all. She didn't do nothing on the side, did she?
No, all she did was manage Asuka, but she did not assist Asuka
Yeah, and
in any way.
And she's a she's not like a manager. She's a tag team partner, so she should have grabbed something. They are heels. They're not faces. They should have done something.
It would have helped protect Asuka in the end if Kairi Sane got up on the apron, but the finish ruined Asuka.
But what would you rate the match?
I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. I like the match overall. I just didn't like certain things about Becky Lynch. I thought she didn't sell well for the most part. I feel like near the end she started selling really well. Near like the last 5 minutes, but of course you will sell once you're already exhausted from wrestling a match. But just the initial beginning was rough for me. The finish, I like the whole spray in the air and there's mist all in her face. I just did not like Becky Lynch getting that win. I don't know what it is, but moving on. Hey, we're about to go live on the Rumble. We will be recording live on the Royal Rumble, and that's gonna be fun. Good stuff.
Even though he had not much to do with wrestling, in my opinion, he was a huge powerhouse in terms of National Basketball Association, and I do remember seeing Kobe Bryant on the in the crowd of WWE over the past 10, maybe 15 years. So rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. And we are live here on Wrestling with Alcohol. My co-host Adam will be here at any moment. And so far we are starting off here at the Royal Rumble with Brock Lesnar at number 1. Who is going to be number 2? We're about to find out in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a little bit of a drink here.
Who is it? Who's number 2? Oh!
Oh, Brock Lesnar versus Elias is going to start off the Royal Rumble.
Shit. Brock Lesnar versus Elias.
Yeah, and I think Brock Lesnar is going to eliminate Elias within a few seconds. Brock Lesnar could dominate half of this Royal Rumble before the other half he has to start fighting.
True that.
Okay, now we got the lights on so you guys can get a better visual of us talking while on the camera. So let's hear what he's going to say.
It's going to be intense. It's Elias coming out now. Sacrificial lamb.
I think what's going to happen is as soon as Elias enters the ring, Brock Lesnar is going to take him to Suplex City and then throw him over the top rope.
Yo!
And here comes Brock Lesnar going right after Elias. Brock Lesnar has had enough and he's going to blow himself up in the early part of the match here. And here we go. The match has started and Brock Lesnar is pelting him right in the face. He's about to go ahead and look at that. Brock Lesnar is very serious.
We don't sound good. We're going to cut the live stream real quick. Probably have to fucking... Oh, shit. Oh! Woo! You keep talking, we're still recording. We're just not live.
All right, here comes Eric Rowan right now. And he is carrying that rat. Oh, let's see. Eric Rowan versus Brock Lesnar is going to be an interesting one because Brock Lesnar may destroy Eric Rowan and then reveal what's in the cage.
Right, right.
All right, now let's see. This is going to be interesting to see Brock Lesnar take Eric Rowan to Suplex City. Here we go. Suplex City, no elbow. And clothesline, he's out. I'm telling you, Brock Lesnar is dominating. I'm telling you, Brock Lesnar is going to dominate the first half of the Royal Rumble.
Dude, I said this, dude. I said if he may eliminate 29 superstars. What do you think? Do you think Eric? Braun Strowman was my. He wasn't. He was one of my honorable mentions. Like I thought that Eric Rowan was going to make it to the end, but it may be my. This may bring us back to my Brock Lesnar prediction of winning. Brock Lesnar may eliminate 29 people.
And now Brock Lesnar is trying to get the crowd pumped up. Brock Lesnar is not usually a guy that likes to get the crowd pumped up. He just likes to get in there and beat up people. And now the crowd is counting down the clock right here. And who's going to be number 4? Oh no! Here he comes, Ravishing Robert Roode. I liked him better when he had the standalone mustache because it reminded me of Rick Rude.
Yes.
And now, I don't think this is going to last long, but what I think is going to happen is Brock Lesnar is just going to pummel him, and then he's going to throw him over the top rope. Now, I don't think Brock Lesnar is going to have the energy to throw 29 guys over the top rope. No, because by the time
who's going to be the change?
I think the change is going to be either Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman, but we'll find out.
Look.
Oh, Brock's letting him have some punches in. That's kind of unusual for Brock Lesnar to do.
Oh, Robert Roode. Oh!
There's a clothesline. I think he's going to F5 him out of the ring, which is going to help. Yep, there it is. He's going to... No, he F5s him in the center of the ring, which is a mistake because now he's going to have to use more strength to get him over the top rope. Now...
This is intense.
Now, all right, as my broadcast partner Adam is out right now, he'll be back in a few seconds to take a look. And now there he goes. There goes Robert Roode. And Brock Lesnar has thrown him out, and Brock Lesnar is dominating so far. He has just eliminated 4 people so far, bound to break Braun Strowman's record of 13 individuals eliminated. And now we're about to go at, number 5, number 6?
Yeah.
All right. Crowd counting down here, and he's holding the belt during the match. That's how confident Brock Lesnar is. Oh, John Morrison versus Brock Lesnar. This is going to be an interesting confrontation right here. Because either Brock Lesnar is going to go out and stop John Morrison from doing his entrance. You could see the look on Brock Lesnar's face. What is he going to do? He's facing a man that's faster than him. And yeah, John Morrison is very fast. He is faster than most people in the locker room. And that's going to tire out Brock Lesnar. He has a smile on his face, so he knows that Brock Lesnar knows he's going to have his hands full with. Oh, look at that. Both men kicked each other. And look at that. Strike after strike. And
John
now,
Morrison. No!
Suplex City.
Oh my God. He just belly to bellied John Morrison out of the ring. Newly returned John Morrison.
That must have been the safest suplex. Safest way to get eliminated is that overhead belly to belly to the outside. And considering how athletic John Morrison is, he really didn't get hurt on that exchange. He managed to get on his feet and then sell it.
Right.
And that's how you avoid getting injured in these situations.
So what number is that?
I think that was number 6 that was eliminated.
So he's eliminated 4 people? No, yeah, 5?
Yeah, 5 so far. I mean, who's tough enough to take Lesnar down?
What's the goal?
The goal is to win the Royal Rumble.
No. What's Braun Strowman's eliminations at?
Most eliminations for Braun Strowman is 13, courtesy of the Greatest Royal Rumble, which apparently counts in the annals of WWE
I know,
history.
That's weird, huh?
Yeah, considering that the Greatest Royal Rumble is in.
Who's next?
Oh, Kofi Kingston. And he's not going to last.
No, I think if anyone eliminates Brock Lesnar or gives him a run for the money, they should give it to Kofi Kingston.
Brock Lesnar has never sold for Kofi Kingston, even when they had a confrontation in Japan. So Brock Lesnar is going to wipe the floor with him in just a few seconds.
Oh, look! Kofi Kingston getting his revenge!
Yeah, but the revenge ain't going to last long, because that's why right there, Brock Lesnar taking him to the corner, and he's going to throw him around, give him an F5, maybe a couple of punches to the outside.
This is them showing that that Brock Lesnar can defeat the whole locker room to give us a reason why he takes months
Suplex
off.
City.
Oh God! At least it's more than just one move.
And Brock Lesnar may continue the Suplex City all the way, because he wants to make sure Kofi Kingston never, ever wrestles him again. Oh, boy. And you can tell that the crowd is getting wild here. Lesnar smiling. You know what that means. He's going to throw him over pretty soon.
Oh.
Because who is tough enough to take on Brock Lesnar?
No, look, Kofi Kingston. Oh, look, a third person. Look. We're going to be at 3 people, and they're going to team up against Lesnar.
Yeah, but Lesnar's going to
Is it
fight back
Big E?
with Rey Mysterio. Oh, here we go.
This may be it.
Oh, you got to love this. Rey Mysterio
This may
coming
be-
out.
Rey Mysterio's in, so Rey Mysterio, Kofi Kingston. That's 2 people that have big feuds with. It's 2 people that have big feuds with Brock Lesnar.
This could be Rey
And,
Mysterio's.
this may be the time for them to throw him over.
This may be Rey Mysterio's final Royal Rumble, as his contract is coming to an end this year. And there goes Mysterio going for multiple strikes, but Brock Lesnar tries to fight back, and no way, he got him with the right hand. And now shoves him. He shoved Mysterio
I
down.
think Rey Mysterio eliminates Brock Lesnar.
I don't think Rey Mysterio is going to have the strength to eliminate Brock Lesnar, because look at this. Mysterio gets whipped into Kofi
This is
Kingston.
his feuds in the ring. This is his feuds right now. His feuds in the ring with him.
Oh, look at this. He's now going to bury both of his shoulders. No. Clothesline.
Oh!
A double clothesline. Brock Lesnar has not been off his feet once during this Royal Rumble. He either stands there or does suplexes and stuff like that. I mean, if you try to shoot on Brock Lesnar, he'll give you a stiff right to the head.
I don't know what's gonna happen. German suplex. Jesus Christ.
No one sells a German suplex better than Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio can make any monster look more
Oh,
of a
look, Rey
monster.
Mysterio's going under.
Suplex City.
Maybe Rey Mysterio hides until the end. Look, Brock Lesnar's he's gassed. He's not gonna last the Rumble.
This is the reason why I liked Brock Lesnar back in 2003, because he could go a long time.
Look, this is why I say that Brock Lesnar's gonna be taken out early at some point. Be brought to the back. Look, everyone's going out. I hate that they do. I hate that they started doing that. They started doing that.
Oh, Big E. So this is going to be interesting. First confrontation between these two.
Look, I've been waiting for this one. I think this should be a. I predicted this to be a Mania match.
This is going to be power versus power, but I think Brock Lesnar is going to outstrike Big E. Oh, look at this. They're going to have all 3 of them go after Brock. And Brock is not going to back down.
Here we go. Big E.
All right. Here he comes. And Brock Lesnar has to use his MMA to take out all 3 of these individuals.
Oh, shit. Toss. Look.
Oh. And the first time Brock
Here it
Lesnar's off
is.
his feet.
Here it is.
Look
Brock
at that.
Lesnar. Oh, big ending. Oh, my God.
And he's going on the middle
Look
rope.
at this. Look at this. Big E's eliminated.
619. Here we go.
Look, they're going to let Kofi eliminate Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's going to come back at any moment. Here we go.
I think Big E wins the Rumble if they eliminate. If these 3 eliminate Brock Lesnar, Big E wins.
And now he's caught. There goes Rey
There
Mysterio.
goes Rey Mysterio. Oh, my God.
a closesline.
Dude, he jumped off Big E and did a clothesline.
And there goes Big E out of the ring. And it all boils down to Brock
Dude.
Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston.
God, he jumped off of he jumped off of Biggie clothesline. Look, I think he's gonna hold on to Kofi as a mockery.
A mockery? I don't know. This is not the good way. This is not the way to protect Brock Lesnar if he's going to do this. He's going to go ahead and F5 him out of the ring. There you go. And it is over. Brock Lesnar is
God.
dominating once again.
Oh my god. He just eliminated 3. How many people is that? He's gonna beat that. He's gonna beat the record. He's gonna eliminate everybody. That was a pretty dude, that was a legit elimination, the whole clothesline thing.
Of course.
That was pretty good.
What's it? Cesaro.
Oh, Cesaro versus Brock
Number
Lesnar. I've
9.
never seen this before. You think Cesaro is going to give Brock Lesnar
there's-
the giant swing?
Brock Lesnar has eliminated 7 superstars already.
I'd love to see the giant swing.
Here it is.
The European uppercuts. And Brock Lesnar is holding his own right
They're
here.
basically- They're giving everyone a shot against Lesnar right now.
Look at that. Here comes another suplex. A vertical suplex this time.
So Lesnar has eliminated 7 people so far.
8. There it is.
Cesaro's out. Dude, Brock Lesnar's just eliminating every
Brock-
single person one by
But
one.
believe it or not, judging by that elimination, Brock made Cesaro look good in that situation.
This is fun. This is what I did. This was my prediction. If you watch my previous video, the prediction for Brock Lesnar to win, if Brock Lesnar wins, I said he would eliminate 29 people. I think he might do that, unless like what you said, a Braun Strowman or a Roman Reigns eliminates him. I really think that I think Brock Lesnar is going to eliminate 29 people here.
Yeah, Brock.
So that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, if you see Braun Strowman or Roman Reigns going against Brock Lesnar, that's when the challenge is going to come in, because those guys are going to be fresh, and Brock Lesnar is going to be tired to a point where Suplex City may be in jeopardy.
Here we go. Who's the next contestant? Who's the next entrant? Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, old partners, so this is going to be interesting.
What if they team up?
How are they going to team up? It's one-on-one from here.
Look, Brock Lesnar's like, yeah, my buddy's here. You think they battle? Or
They're heel, but they got to battle. They
Man,
don't
Brock
have a
Lesnar's
choice.
sweating profusely.
Well, this is what happens when it's what happens when he's not 100%.
Look, Paul Heyman advocate. Look, what if you have if Brock Lesnar adds a friend? What if he has a friend? No, Brock Lesnar's gonna throw him out. I think Brock Lesnar's throwing him out. Let's see what happens. He gets in the ring. Let's see.
Look, Brock Lesnar's going to have to throw
Look,
him out. Look at
handshake.
this.
They're hugging.
And here we go.
Brock Lesnar heel turn. Heel. No, well, he's a heel, so. Look. Get out of the ring. Go
He's
on.
going to have to throw him. Here we go.
No, here it is.
This is kind of an interesting in-ring psychology here. Oh, this is it. This is it here. He is going to throw him.
Here it is.
Suplex City.
Suplex City. Whoa, he called it. Suplex City. Oh, Shelton Benjamin's out.
There we go.
Hey, that would have been smart, though. That would have been crazy to have Brock Lesnar have help. But oh well. Brock Lesnar just screwed over Shelton Benjamin.
I knew Shelton
I didn't know
Benjamin
Shelton
wasn't
Benjamin
going
was announced.
to. Well, he was not going to make it anyway.
He must have replaced R-Truth. I don't think R-Truth is coming into the Mania. I mean, into the Rumble. I think R-Truth, he announced on Instagram he was going to be in the Rumble, but then R-Truth took it back, like, today on the pre-show.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I love how everyone, though, is getting their one-on-one chance with Brock Lesnar. That's the best thing happening right now is the one-on-one matchups. And the fans aren't booing.
Yeah, because they're into it. I mean, Brock Lesnar
is an attraction. He
He's
is
a-
a beast.
he-
when he works, when he actually is working, when he does the one-off moves, yeah, you get a fucking boo. But when you're actually working and you're wrestling and you're actually committing to the acting and stuff, whatever, then it works.
Brock Lesnar is a master of in-ring psychology when he puts himself to it, like you said, in terms of working ability.
Yeah, it's just we just can't stand that he. But I feel like this is a way for us to show why he stays gone for months.
And there he is.
Shinsuke Nakamura is out of here.
And he did it in the best way to protect himself.
How many is that so far?
I lost count. How about you?
Well, it's however many people have come in. I can't remember if that was that 12?
I think 12 or 13. We'll have to find out.
I think we're two eliminations away from Braun. No, you know what I think is going to happen? Braun Strowman comes out at whatever number Brock Lesnar would beat Braun Strowman's number, and Braun Strowman is going to throw Lesnar out.
Who's number 30? Do you know? I don't.
I don't know. Maybe Edge. Maybe Roman Reigns. It might be. Who's next? Who's this?
MVP.
MVP. What kind of what a random?
Montel Von
This is
Tavius
12.
Porter.
So this would be if he eliminates this guy. That's 11 eliminations. So I think 13's Braun Strowman.
And Brock Lesnar is going to break it. I think that's going to be the purpose of this Royal Rumble.
Oh, it's him breaking the
Break the record of Braun Strowman's greatest Royal Rumble record, then possibly win it in a struggling
what if he eliminates
fashion.
29 people and wins. That mean that would be,
That means the Royal Rumble is pointless.
it'd be
because
unbreakable.
yeah, that means who's going to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Exactly. The build will be then to that. There will now be a build. I actually prefer that. I prefer there to be a build. That way, because there's a gap, dude. That fast lane, whatever's in the middle, fast lane is pointless. It sucks. It's really fast lane's a dud. That's why I'd actually prefer a build through fast lane to the WrestleMania. Because unless it's Brock Lesnar versus the Fiend at fast lane, I mean fast lane is pointless.
Montel Von Tavius Porter. I haven't seen him in quite a while.
I know,
And an
what's he been up
F5. Well, he's been wrestling in independent. I think I haven't seen
Gain
him.
some weight.
Well, he's older, so of course he's going to gain weight.
Oh!
And it's short-lived.
There we go. 11 eliminations, one more, and he's tied with Braun.
Nah, Braun's at 13.
Oh, really? I thought it was 12.
No, that was Roman Reigns.
Oh. Let's see. So 2 more eliminations, he wins. He breaks the. He ties. 2 more eliminations, ties. 3 more, he breaks.
And this is...
Keith Lee.
Oh, we got ourselves a barn burner here, and Brock Lesnar is shocked.
Shit.
Brock
Dude,
Lesnar is
Keith-
ready.
It's Keith Lee versus Brock Lesnar. Here we go. I thought that Keith Lee would be the one and only NXT person to make to come into the Royal Rumble.
I think the reason why they changed it is so they can try to give the NXT people a chance
Well,
because
especially 'cause
Triple
CM
H.
Punk-
Well, yeah, not
CM
only
Punk gave the head nod to Keith Lee, and Keith Lee did really well at Survivor Series.
not only that, but Triple H constantly clashed with Vince McMahon behind the scenes to try to get an NXT talent in. So Brock Lesnar versus Keith Lee, this could go on for a few good minutes.
Let's see. You think we're gonna get another third person or whatever, fourth people? Do you think this is when the ring's gonna start adding up?
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar is going to have a tough time getting Keith Lee out of the ring because Keith Lee is a very talented individual.
Let's see.
I mean, yeah, he is out of
Dude,
shape.
he's bigger than Lesnar.
Yeah, he may be out of shape, but he can move.
Dude, Keith Lee's way bigger than Lesnar. Well, maybe he's just fatter. Oh,
And here comes the martial arts coming into play here. Whoa, runs into a brick
look,
wall
is
right
Keith Lee
here.
gonna eliminate him? Oh,
Oh, and he goes down. The crowd goes crazy.
yeah. Look, he's red. He's blown. Brock Lesnar's worn out. He's exhausted. Holy shit, Keith Lee's too fast. Keith Lee's faster than Lesnar, bigger than Lesnar.
But Lesnar
line.
is stronger, and he may be able to use his power to get Keith Lee out.
Oh, double clothesline.
I don't think Keith Lee is going to get eliminated right now. But
Lesnar's dude. Look, despite what everyone might think, Brock Lesnar's he's good. He sells well. He's a great seller. I mean, there's a reason why he was on top for so long back in his original run. And Braun Strowman, okay, Brock's going over.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, it's still too early to see.
Either Brock goes over or he eliminates both Braun Strowman and Keith Lee at the same time.
I think what's going to happen is Brock Lesnar is going to eliminate Keith Lee, and then we're going to be at a stalemate with Braun Strowman for the next 15 minutes. And then eventually Braun Strowman's
see.
going to eliminate Brock Lesnar.
Braun Strowman going at Keith Lee.
Hey,
Lesnar.
do you think Brock Lesnar is going to shoot punch Braun Strowman in the
look,
face again?
Keith Lee went under.
You think Brock Lesnar is going to shoot punch Braun Strowman in the face again?
Oh, look at that. Oh, train. Oh, Keith Lee didn't sell that at all, though. He didn't sell the train.
Oh,
ride.
what a clothesline. I think Braun Strowman stiffed Lesnar on that clothesline. So I think Lesnar
Braun Strowman's so pissed off.
Lesnar needs to go ahead and stiff
Here it
Braun
is.
Strowman back.
Here it is.
No, he's not going to go over the rope, but he's going to get him a suplex city. There's number one.
Oh! He just suplexed Braun Strowman. Keith Lee, Suplex City.
I'm telling you, Brock Lesnar hates Braun Strowman in real life. That's why he will never get Braun Strowman over.
Because of shoot punch?
Yeah, because of that stiff knee that.
Oh, that stiff knee, that's what it was.
Yeah, the stiff knee that Braun Strowman gave Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar gave him a shoot punch in return. And that's why Brock Lesnar's never going to
These are
put.
three big dudes right now in the ring.
It doesn't matter how big you are, Brock Lesnar will destroy you.
I know, I'm just saying, this is like the three biggest dudes right now. Well, I think if Drew McIntyre comes in next, it'd be the four biggest dudes. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
You bumped me. You bumped me. I'm Braun Strowman. You're Keith Lee. You bumped me.
Keith Lee is going.
I told you, look, their egos, and now Lesnar is going to eliminate both of them. I need another beer.
Okay, so while Adam is going away right now, there goes both men. There goes both men, and Brock Lesnar is still in it. Brock Lesnar has now tied Braun Strowman's Royal Rumble record of 13 eliminations and one single Rumble, and we are about to have a new entrance in the Royal Rumble. Who is it going to be? Ricochet. That is going to be a shoe-in for Brock Lesnar eliminating him because Ricochet got kicked below the belt when they had their in-ring confrontation, and it doesn't matter how high-flying you are, Brock Lesnar is not going to sell, and this is the reason for it. Look at this backbreaker right there, but Brock Lesnar is down.
Brock Lesnar needs to rest, so he's going to have to eliminate Ricochet early. But that's crazy. I called it as soon as I walked away. Yeah, as soon as I walked away, Brock Lesnar eliminated both Braun Strowman and Keith Lee. I think what they're doing is they're going to have Brock Lesnar just so tired.
Suplex City right here.
He's going to be so tired by number 30. Number 30 is probably going to be fucking Roman Reigns, and then they're going to be like, oh, look, Roman Reigns finally got one over on Lesnar. That's the whole point of this. Roman Reigns finally got one over on Lesnar, and so now it's time to go face the Fiend.
Well, the only reason why Brock Lesnar defeated Roman Reigns after that shoot elbow at WrestleMania was because, number one, the crowd, and number two, Vince McMahon did not want Roman to go over yet. And that was why that WrestleMania was ruined. Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar, a dream match. And this may be the man.
Wait, did he just eliminate Ricochet or no?
I think he did, so that may have broken the record. All I'm going to say is
No, he's still in the ring.
I'm going to say this right here. I think Drew McIntyre is going to defeat Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar is winded. Drew McIntyre is fresh. He is over with the crowd. But if he doesn't, then I'd have to say the second pick would be Roman Reigns. We're going to find out very shortly. The crowd is obviously into it. Brock Lesnar's taking his gloves off, so this could be a bare-knuckle fight, and it is. This is going to be a drag-out. Lesnar is not going to play around with Drew McIntyre. Oh, look at that. Right below the belt.
Oh, Drew McIntyre elimination.
He did it.
Oh!
I called it.
Dude. Drew McIntyre just eliminated Brock Lesnar. Drew McIntyre wins.
Drew McIntyre is going to get massively over for this because if Drew McIntyre wins the Royal Rumble, it's Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
So he never beat Braun Strowman's thing. He tied it.
Oh, really?
He never beat Braun Strowman's record. He just tied the record.
The crowd immediately popped along. I think we're seeing seeds planted for Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. What do you think?
That is definitely something that has been planned. I see Drew Mac winning, unless you have a How many are left? We have like half. Brock Lesnar eliminated half the roster.
And Lesnar is out cold. I mean, he spent. There goes Ricochet. Oh,
shit!
That is the greatest elimination that I've ever seen. McIntyre is super over right now. We have got to see this again. They're showing it in slow motion.
I know Drew McIntyre's a face now, and so who knows what's gonna happen?
Could you imagine Drew McIntyre dominating the second half of the Royal Rumble?
Maybe, yeah. He just passed the torch. Now Drew Mac's gonna eliminate everybody one by one.
Oh, The Miz. Oh, this is going to go on for a good 5 minutes.
Oh, you think? So Brock Lesnar eliminated how many? 12 people?
13, I think.
I think it was 12. Oh, it might be 13. Brock Lesnar eliminated 13 people. Drew McIntyre just eliminated Brock Lesnar. And now and then Drew McIntyre eliminated Ricochet. And now The Miz has entered the Royal Rumble.
Miz, future shock DDT right here. And he keeps up. He better stop. He better keep his attention away from Brock Lesnar and focus on The Miz.
I think Brock Lesnar eliminates Drew Mac. And then it's going to be, and then Roman's going to fucking win the Rumble. I do not want Roman to win the Rumble at all.
If Roman wins the Rumble, that is going to be bad news for WWE.
I'm just saying, like, I have nothing against Roman at this point. I just think Roman does not need the Rumble to go against The Fiend. You can get there any other way. Brock Lesnar might be bitter and go and eliminate Drew Mac, but I can see Brock Lesnar slamming Drew Mac through a table or something, and then Drew Mac coming back in the Rumble around 29 to face the end of the Rumble. But right now, Drew McIntyre is the only person in the ring. After we have about half the Rumble.
So Brock Lesnar is going to leave the ringside area, the back way. I don't know what this is going to spell here for Drew McIntyre as he's leaving.
Yeah, why is he leaving that way? What a weird way to go.
What do you think Brock Lesnar said?
He said, I want you. I want to fuck you up.
Okay, AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre. I've seen this before.
I know it's kind of upsetting now because like it was fun. It was fun seeing everybody go one on one with Lesnar for the first time. It's like a lot of people that it's a lot of people that you wish would go one on one with Lesnar, or at least the locker room, since Lesnar never wrestles, and so. It was nice seeing him go one-on-one with people, but now it's like, now we trade off to Drew McIntyre, who this is his second run in WWE. So now he's a face. He went from heel to face. He came back as face. He left his heel.
All right, now they're throwing punches, and here he goes, throwing right into the corner, elbow.
This might be his third run. He was
look
in
at that.
3MB.
Oh, there it is.
Was he in 3MB?
Drew McIntyre was in three-man band.
No, that was Jinder Mahal.
Well, Drew McIntyre was part of that too.
Oh.
And he was also one of the favorites from Vince McMahon back in the late 2000s.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Drew McIntyre was one of Vince McMahon's favorites back in the day. We've been waiting for that push again, I think. Maybe you just seen him eliminate Lesnar. If Drew McIntyre does not win the Rumble, then it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think the reason why he didn't get the push early was because, number one, Drew McIntyre was very young. He was immature, and he didn't have the kind of charisma that he has now. So I understand why he didn't get a championship run back in the day, but this is his time. This is Drew McIntyre's time to get a shot at the title.
Oh, here we go. Dolph Ziggler has entered the ring at number 19.
Oh, this is going to be good here.
16. 15. Okay. The Miz. Dolph Ziggler. I said The Miz. I'm Dolph Ziggler. Used to be my bodyguard. Drew McIntyre used to be my bodyguard. I'm Dolph Ziggler. That's what he's just screamed. Oh man, so now we're down to. Oh man, the tensions have kind of died. Honestly, the tensions have kind of died since Lesnar got thrown over. So,
Yeah, but I think it's going to pick right back up toward the end because usually at the final four, it's always going to be interesting.
well, I want to see.
Oh, did he just do a suplex?
Yeah, that was a nice belly to belly suplex right there by Drew McIntyre to Dolph Ziggler. It is Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, and AJ Styles currently in the ring. Lesnar obviously eliminated. He eliminated 13 people before being eliminated by Drew McIntyre.
All right, we got a comment here from Scrippy saying, "What happened to the Miz?"
Wasn't he? He was just thrown out by. He was thrown out by Drew Mac. Drew McIntyre kind of took the place of Brock Lesnar at this point, where he's the one eliminating everybody. Brock Lesnar eliminated the first half.
It's Carl Anderson of the OC, and he's one of AJ Styles. Oh, look at that! This could be interesting here.
But now we're kind of seeing that Drew McIntyre doesn't have the force and the power as Brock Lesnar. Seeing how he's kind of let 3 people in, where Brock Lesnar, he was eliminating people one by one. You know what I mean? So like Drew is kind of.
Are we gonna have a double choke slam here? No.
It kind of downplays Drew McIntyre if they're really building towards Drew Mac versus Brock Lesnar. But the best thing I guess it does make Drew McIntyre the underdog going against Brock Lesnar.
And now people are going to try to eliminate Drew McIntyre, but McIntyre is still in it. He's on his knees in the meantime. Carl Anderson gives him a good spine buster. One of the best spine busters just behind Arn Anderson.
That was a good spine buster to Dolph Ziggler.
In the meantime, AJ Styles is working into the corner, and this is where we're starting to call more of the action here, since there are a lot more people in the Royal Rumble compared to when Brock Lesnar dominated the first half of the Royal Rumble.
How many people are left? We're at number 19, right? 19?
Oh, I do believe we're at number 19, so I want to say the ring is gonna have at least 7 or 8 people before we have a next elimination.
So, Scribby, who do you think will be a special entrant in this year's Rumble? We've already seen MVP, and that's really it, huh? Was that the only non-advertised person?
As far as we know, what do we have here?
Who just entered?
Edge!
Edge just entered the fucking Royal Rumble.
This is Edge's first match since 2011.
Edge is number 21.
And the crowd has popped.
Edge is going to make it at least to the final 2. You think? Final 4?
Final four, and then he's going to get eliminated, likely from Roman Reigns.
Edge just returned. He has a gray beard. He's old, but he still looks fucking healthy, like he's a Viking. Like he's been filming a Viking TV series.
This is going to be Edge's last match because he has that neck issue, but he got that neck issue good enough to where he could wrestle one more match. The Royal Rumble is going to be his last match.
No, it won't. If he wins it.
How is he going to wrestle again? I mean, he's going to risk having another broken neck.
I think they've scanned him. He's healed. From whatever he was suffering from, it's gone.
Well, we'll see about that.
What did you do?
He did spear, but the camera catches it.
Why'd the camera cut off the first spear? That was so weird.
I guess they wanted to get a crowd audience, but that kind of negates the impact. There's a spear right there.
Edge is so brutal. He looks like an old fucking man with a gray ass beard.
He's starting to look like. No, I'm not going to say it.
He has a gray beard. He's just old looking, but he still looks brutal. You know, he looks better now than he did in his heyday. Like I would believe him as a champion.
Edge versus AJ Styles, another dream.
Oh, look right there. Edge versus AJ. Here they go. They're trading blows. Dream match right here.
Oh, he tried to go for the execution, but AJ. Oh, Pele right in that broken neck.
Edge versus AJ is a dream match. It has to be.
This could be Edge's retirement match at WrestleMania.
Oh!
And what a spear he turned AJ Styles inside out and may have broken his neck. Relish the moment, fans, because he's going to be gone at some point.
Oh my goodness. You're so bleak. If he's going to do the Rumble, you can bet. You see all these spears he's doing? You can bet he's probably going to do a Mania match.
King Corbin, oh no. This is going to kill the match.
King Corbin is Baron Corbin is pretty boring. Besides, like he does decent promo work. He does decent heel work, but his in-ring psychology is not that good. He's too awkward. He's like really awkward in the ring. He reminds me of backyard wrestler Daredevil.
Well, he makes Daredevil look like John Cena.
Oh my god. But choke slam or no, choke slam backbreaker to Keith Urban. What's his name? Carl Anderson.
This is how much Adam does not know about the WWE brand.
I do know about the W. I just don't know that guy. No, I do. I know the tag team.
Well, Drew McIntyre is still hanging in there after eliminating Brock Lesnar.
Wait, what happened?
I said Drew McIntyre's hanging in there after eliminating Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, no one. So the only two people that have eliminated anybody has been Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre still, huh?
Oh, here we go. And there goes AJ Styles. There he goes.
Edge just broke that. Edge just eliminated.
And
AJ
I think if Edge is healthy enough, this could plant the seeds for Edge versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania. That would be the match of the year.
I see he's gonna spear somebody. He's tired. He looks worn out already.
Well, this is exactly what happens when you haven't wrestled for so long. I mean, no matter how much you prepare, you're going to get worn out.
Who's this?
Matt Riddle from NXT. Oh, crap.
It's a bro. He comes in sandals.
Matt Riddle.
Look, Ed Ray wanted Matt Riddle versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, because Matt Riddle is a badass.
In what sense of the word?
He has martial arts, and he has won a lot of martial arts matches.
I don't believe it.
All right, go ahead and do your own research.
So Matt Riddle enters.
Matt Riddle versus Baron Corbin? Oh, I think Matt Riddle's going to eliminate Baron Corbin.
He may very well eliminate Baron Corbin.
Those martial arts kicks right there can be very stiff, and they are stiffing Drew McIntyre right here. But McIntyre is taking it, and he is challenging Matt Riddle.
Oh,
and this is excellent.
course.
This is excellent in-ring psychology from both Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre.
They had to replace Rusev and Bobby Lashley. If you didn't know, earlier in the night they announced that Rusev and Bobby Lashley fought in the parking lot. Apparently, no cameras were involved, but apparently they got in a fight in the parking lot and they were kicked out of the Rumble, and that's why we're seeing some extra NXT people. I think that's the only two NXT people we're going to see.
Oh, so let's recap.
I think.
Baron Corbin has just eliminated Matt Riddle, and I don't know how because I was having to pay attention to the comments and stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Luke Gallows, the other member of the OC. All three members of the OC have participated in the Royal Rumble, but AJ Styles was eliminated not too long ago.
By Edge. You think Edge is going to eliminate the other two AOP members?
AOP members? I don't see AOP.
Well,
They are the OC.
OC.
Yeah.
Same difference.
How's it the same difference? AOP is tanned, the OC are white.
Oh my God. They're all the same. The tag team division, they haven't done nothing with them. Look, Edge. Oh, Baron Corbin.
Deep six.
Deep six to Edge.
And Edge, his neck may be broken again.
Oh, Ziggler almost out. So right now we have. Oh,
And there goes Baron Corbin finally. He is out. McIntyre, I think, eliminated Baron Corbin, and McIntyre is going to hold his ground against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. We have got to see this. We did not see this on camera.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre eliminated Baron Corbin. I don't know where this is going to go.
And Edge is dead.
We're still waiting on Roman Reigns. I feel like Roman Reigns is going to eliminate them, the OC. And then he's probably going to eliminate Baron Corbin. No, Baron Corbin's out. My bad.
Randy Orton. So we're going to have a barrage of RKOs very shortly, so pay attention.
That's what he does, though. When he comes in, he RKOs everybody.
Randy Orton has
the feud between them. So Randy Orton is number 25. We have 5 more people after this.
So Randy Orton is apparently in the feud with the OC because of his feud with AJ Styles. So naturally, we're going to see RKOs and probably snap power slams. Here he goes.
RKO.
He jumps right into that one.
And look at this.
Rated RKO.
Rated RKO. Randy Orton, Edge, team up.
This is going to be... And there goes the OC.
The OC has been eliminated by Randy Orton.
And now
Edge.
we're going to have Dolph Ziggler. Uh-oh. Does this mean they're going to eliminate Drew McIntyre?
No, I don't know. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, look, Randy Orton, Edge, they're doing the fake. Oh, no, teaming up. Okay. We're going to fight the other people. So Edge is going after Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton after Ziggler. Here we go. 26 is coming to the...
Roman Reigns
at 26.
Boo!
Roman Reigns at 26.
Go to bed.
The crowd is about to ready to crap all over this match if Roman Reigns does not get eliminated by Drew McIntyre. No one wants Roman Reigns to win.
I have to get another drink.
Okay, and while Adam is out getting another drink, I'm going to call the action from right here. A super kick countered by Roman Reigns and then gets a right hand for his trouble. And Reigns spears. Oh, look at that. If Edge spears Roman Reigns, the crowd is going to go nuts because Edge does a more entertaining spear, a spear that will pop the crowd. And there goes Drew McIntyre right into the turnbuckle, and he's going to another turnbuckle. No, blocks. And here he goes once again. Heads. He is ramming Roman Reigns multiple times, and then a chop for good measure. Oh, what a chop. And he is shrugging off that chop in the crowd here. And this is where everything... Oh, man, that is going to be something to see if... Drew McIntyre must be getting tired. Kevin Owens, Canada's greatest wrestler in the 21st century, Kevin Owens, and here he comes running to the ring. Who is he going to help? Is he going to help Roman Reigns? Is he going to help Drew McIntyre? What's going to happen? Oh, there's right hands by Kevin Owens. Now, as much as I like Kevin Owens, I do not believe he is going to be in the Final Four.
You don't think so?
Nah, what a nice cannonball by Kevin Owens, though. He's going to go for a 4-way cannonball here.
Oh, pop-up powerbomb to Drew McIntyre.
Now, he could have held him and powerbombed him over the top rope. A super kick for good measure. Roman Reigns. A leapfrog for good measure. Stunner! And he's down.
Oh, look.
Stunner versus RKO.
Here we go. Randy Orton stalking Kevin Owens. Oh, stunner! That's pretty nice.
And he's going to hook Edge over the top rope.
3, 2, 1.
This is going to be number 27, I think.
Huh?
28. No,
28.
it's 28. Who the hell?
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black comes in at number 28.
One of the toughest martial artists in WWE today.
I think if anyone eliminates Roman Reigns, it might be Aleister Black.
Well, I would like to see Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre as the final two, but it ain't gonna happen.
That would be interesting. I think you do. I think after Drew Mac versus Brock Lesnar, I think you do Drew Mac versus Aleister Black. That would be a smart booking decision.
Oh,
Oh shit, that was a nice kick. King of kicks, Aleister Black.
and that was his finishing maneuver. I think it was called Black Mass. He got Black Mass right there. Watch. That Black Mass got Drew McIntyre, and that may have helped Drew McIntyre.
Who just rolled under?
Randy Orton and Edge are underneath the ropes, so they're coming back in. That's smart strategy, just like Drew McIntyre being out cold.
Here we go. 9, 8, 7.
This is
6,
number 29, I
5,
think.
4, 3, 2, 1. Who is it?
Samoa Joe, number
Samoa
29.
Joe.
So we got one more.
Who did he say he would team up with?
He said he'd team up with KO, I think.
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
Oh, look at that. Samoa Joe versus Aleister Black, two masters of the martial arts. They could go 30 minutes and make it believable.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Samoa Joe versus Aleister Black in a Iron Man match would be beautiful.
Either that or a traditional match that goes 30 minutes. I don't know if WWE will still be able to do that.
So right now, let's recap who's in the ring. We got Aleister Black, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Edge, Kevin Owens. That's Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre trying to hold his own right now against Randy Orton.
1, 2, 1.
Oh, cannonball on
to
Aleister Black.
We said at the same time.
Oh, now these two are going to brawl each other. Just like good old days in independent wrestling,
Here
like
we go.
ROH.
Oh. Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe brawling it out.
They've been
And
brawling
then-
it out.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Atomic drop and then a nice big boot for good measure.
5, 4. Is this 30?
This is number 30. Who is it going to be? Oh, Seth Rollins.
I forgot about Seth Rollins.
And he's got his clique with him.
It's Seth Rollins. Number 30 is Seth Rollins and 3 other freaking people. Seth Rollins is 4 people.
Yeah, the authors of Pain and Buddy Murphy are not official members in this match, so they have to leave the ringside area.
No, they're probably going to get in the ring and help Seth Rollins eliminate everybody.
Well, it's not legal.
We'll see what happens.
You can get disqualified in a Royal Rumble match.
I have a bad feeling. Watch. Seth Rollins is going to... They're going to have their little feud right here. And then Roman Reigns is going to get the surprise victory. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. They're setting it up. Seth Rollins being number 30 is setting up a Roman Reigns victory. Edge. They're going to attack Edge. Orton is... What are they doing? They're messing people up.
Curb stomp.
Curb stomp to... Who's that? Drew McIntyre?
And he's about to go underneath the rope, so that's going to keep him in the ring.
Look, look, look. Oh, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
It's going to be curb stomp versus spear.
Aleister Black. Curb stomp. Oh, curb stomp to Roman Reigns. Oh, dude, if Seth Rollins throws Roman Reigns over,
Then
that'd be
that's
a
going to
shock.
be good.
Would be a
look at
shock.
that.
No, Aleister Black for the
Black
save.
He's finally going to take some strikes at Seth Rollins here. Like I said, Aleister Black is the master of the martial arts, and that's right. That was a roundhouse kick right there.
Oh, shit.
And this is why Buddy Murphy joined Seth Rollins' clique, because of Aleister Black beating him so much.
Who would Seth Rollins go against? Lesnar again?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to see Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins again. We sure don't want to see Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. So we got to have Drew McIntyre to face Brock Lesnar.
Oh, AOP saved Seth Rollins from elimination. Oh my God. This last 10 minutes is going to have so much tomfoolery. Kevin Owens is eliminated.
This is why you should not have your clique in the match, because that makes it unfair.
Here we go. Samoa Joe with a Coquilla clutch. Oh, look, nope. Samoa Joe's going to be eliminated. Watch this. Is it going to come down to Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns? Yep. Oh, and Randy Orton and Edge.
So now we have...
Okay, so we have... I don't think Randy Orton and Edge are eliminated. So we have... They're missing Edge and Randy Orton on purpose. I never saw Edge and Randy Orton go over the top rope.
I think this brawl to the outside is going to even out the playing field for the remaining Royal Rumble here, which could give the opponents leverage to take Seth Rollins out. There we go. This is good. This is good because now we have 3 people left, or 4.
I thought Edge and Randy Orton weren't eliminated. Did you see them go over?
I don't think so. So Edge is coming back in, and here comes Randy Orton. So now we got something going on. This is good because now everybody is going to eliminate Seth Rollins.
Oh, shit.
I love it.
So we got 4 corners aiming towards Seth Rollins right now. We have Edge, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre.
Rollins might as well run and just jump over the top rope and eliminate himself, protect himself in the process.
Look, he's like, come on, Roman, team up with me.
This is it. There's no way Roman's going to turn heel for Seth.
Look, Superman punch. Immediately. Watch this. I knew it! I called it.
Now it's time
I
to throw.
called that.
We have got to throw Seth Rollins over the top rope, and then we're down to the final 4. Here we go. RKO, no. Snap Power Slam. One of Randy Orton's
Oh, no,
best
they're
moves.
going to let Edge do the
He's Claymore kick is next.
Claymore kick and then spear, I think. No. Did Edge already do a spear? Okay.
All right, here we go. We're now down to the final 4.
Final 4, Drew McIntyre, Edge, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns.
All right, so here's what I think. Edge is next, then Randy Orton, and then it's going to be down to Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
I think Edge is going to be the final. No, I think it's going to be spear versus spear. I think it's going to be Edge and Roman at the end.
That wouldn't make a great match.
Yeah, why not?
Because no one wants to see a spear versus spear match because it's just the same outcome.
What? Oh, okay. Rated RKO working together. What if it's Edge versus Randy Orton at the end? That'd be a swerve.
That would be nice here. Oh, and there he goes. Randy Orton is using strategy right here. Now he's going after Drew McIntyre. This is good strategy.
Oh, headbutt. Oh, Drew Mac might go over. RKO to Drew McIntyre.
He needs to stay down.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling it's going to be Drew Mac versus Roman Reigns at the end. Drew Mac and Roman Reigns, final 2. Spear.
Stay down. Please stay down.
Look. Surprise elimination. Here we go. A sneaky elimination about to happen. I think Randy Orton, Edge, sneaky. Maybe not. They're going to throw Drew.
Oh, no, please don't let it be. Double RKO.
Oh!
Stay down. Stay down.
Oh shit! This is intense. Intense match. I don't know what's gonna happen. As well, I don't know what's gonna happen as long as Roman gets thrown over. Oh shit! You were right.
I think what's going to happen is Roman. I think Roman's going to spear Edge, and then Edge is going to get thrown over, and then Roman's going to throw Randy Orton over.
No, look, Edge is going over. Randy Orton's throwing Edge over. Nope. Oh! Edge just threw Randy Orton over.
All right, here we go. Now it's going to be Roman eliminating Edge. Whatever happens, Roman cannot win.
You wanted to RKO me? How dare you? That's what he just said. Ah!
He says, "Screw it."
Screw you.
They're going to have a match at WrestleMania, I think. Uh-oh, here comes Roman. He's on his knees. It's about to be spear versus spear, as you said.
Jesus. Roman Reigns and Edge. Spear versus spear. Old man versus young Samoan.
And the crowd says, "You still got it to Edge." Here's the epic stare down. And now both men are unloading. Drew McIntyre is down, and that is a good thing.
Oh, Superman punch to Edge.
And now he's going to finish him off here. All right. Roman Reigns preparing for the spear, but what if Edge and Roman go head to head? Remember when Edge went head to head with Batista?
Look.
A leapfrog. He leapfrogged him. Spear! Oh! He's going to throw him out.
No, he's not.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Reigns is out. No.
He's not. He's not.
Baseball slide him. Baseball slide him.
He's going to pull the rope. Edge is going to go over. Knew it.
But he did not go over the top.
I don't matter. He's pulling him over. Look. Dude. Drew Mac. Drew Mac's going to hit them both.
Oh, come
Drew
on.
Mac.
I'd love to see that.
Here he is. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. Please, Drew Mac. Please, Drew Mac.
Come on, Drew McIntyre. Double clothesline.
Come on. He's setting it up for a double elimination right now. It's got to be... Dude, if Drew Mac doesn't win, it's a waste of Lesnar being in the Rumble.
And there he goes, but come on.
Come on.
Come on, Drew McIntyre.
Kick his face. Kick his face.
Oh, no.
No.
You've got to be kidding me. No.
I'm so
No,
mad.
no.
I'm so mad. I've been calling this since the day one, my first little episode.
No. Stay there. Oh, Claymore kick. Now throw him. Throw him. Yes.
Drew McIntyre just won the 2020 Royal Rumble.
He did it.
Drew McIntyre was in my honorable picks for who I thought should win the Royal Rumble. So go check out that video so you know that I'm telling the truth, that I picked Drew McIntyre as one of my honorable picks that should probably win the Royal Rumble. This was a good Rumble. This whole pay-per-view was really freaking good.
And let's not forget the fact that Drew McIntyre eliminated Brock Lesnar by himself.
So Drew McIntyre eliminates Brock Lesnar, sets up the victory. It's going to set up Drew versus Brock at WrestleMania. This is a perfect setup for Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. Drew McIntyre finally getting the Vinnie Mac push that Vince McMahon has been wanting to give. Thank you for watching us live, for everyone that tuned in. Subscribe to our channel. Listen for more. We do all kinds of different content. And thank you for listening and watching for this particular episode. And we'll see you again next time, or we'll see you again at WrestleMania.
Nice.
We had a good bit of viewers, and they were commenting.
See if I can try to get this cork back on this bottle.
We are a million and billion. You want